special attraction for you right here tonight. Because when you want something done right, you send out the very best. And I will.
It's not hard to be for Tim to get in the ring.
And I
Claire gets in there.
a very special interview.
To go ahead and start getting in the ring where Claire comes out.
With the one, the only, the baddest woman in the AIWF ladies, Nate Memorial.
Now you gotta get her entrance.
The first lady of professional wrestling, the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Women's Champion, accompanied by the Fire Squad. This is Claire!
Good job, good job.
Good job, Tim.
Always stay in front of them.
Stay in front of them. Make sure you can always see their faces.
I'm not going to be around the bush.
That's good.
These people
Back up a little bit.
You're the number one in the world today. But I need to know what comes next for Claire Carter. You defeated everyone you put in play. Casey Fox. Here's that one where that's who's standing. It doesn't matter if she's gone too. Who's left?
It's no secret that I am the best women wrestler in North Carolina. I'm here trained by Dr. Tom Pritchard, who, by the way, for the idiots, was the head trainer for WWE for like 20,000 years. Trained by the beauty Bruiser, who is a Ring of Honor icon. Who else can say that? I mean, I have 2 championships.
Process.
I was on AWA. I have the biggest promotion in America emailing me every single week. And yet here I am week after week wasting my time in Mount Airy, North Carolina. So, whether I win tonight, I'm sure I'm gonna beat her. And whenever I come here, I'm always gonna win, because that's what I always do. You have never had a women's champion that shows up at every show like I do. And I'm really so tired of the disrespect, because I bust my ass for women's wrestling. You're gonna feel whoever's woman enough to step in a cage with me, you're gonna lose. Like you always do. And if you guys don't start respecting me, win, lose, or draw in August, I'm not coming back. Ladies and gentlemen,
Hi, wrestling fans. This is Mad Matt Carter, along with AIWF Hall of Famer Bryant, telling you and reminding you about the most awesome, at least we think so, wrestling podcast there is. It's AIWF Ringside Wrestling, and it comes your way on all your favorite podcasting platforms: Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, just to name a few. Brian, they can also see it on YouTube. But the cool thing about our podcast, it's completely live and interactive every Sunday night on Facebook.
Yeah, it certainly is, and we get into all the news of AIWF, WWE, TNA, all of it. We don't just cover AIWF. We cover the whole spectrum of wrestling. You can comment. You can put comments in there. We'll answer your questions. It's a great time, and sometimes. Most of the time we're talking about wrestling. Sometimes it goes off the rails, and that's just that. Sometimes that's even more entertaining.
Yeah, that's part of the charm, I guess, of the show, right? So be sure to tune in anywhere you find your favorite podcast, on the AIWF Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, and of course on Facebook live on Sunday night for the most interactive wrestling podcast in the United States. It's AIWF Ringside Wrestling.
All right, so there's some things I want to talk to you about TWS.
Yes, ma'am.
So I know that Kevin Phoenix has been blowing you off, and you don't really know your place anymore in this company. I like Kevin Phoenix, like to put on a good show, and I like for a little help every now and then in the back.
Ma'am, I'm gay.
Wait, yeah, I know that, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not Kevin Phoenix. So what I need somebody to do work for me on the other side of the curtain when I'm on the back side. So I have something I want you to do for the next show for me. I'm going to have you ref a match because you are a great referee. Before you got involved with Kevin, you were heading down the path of a great referee. So that's what I want to see you do the next show. I want you to put those stripes back on, and I want you to ref a match for me. Can you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'll let you know if I have any further work for you. Okay? Deal?
Yeah. There it is, the Playboy, Alex Bryant. This should be a very interesting matchup. The Playboy Alex Bryant, very popular here with this Mountaineer, North Carolina crowd. But then, of course, so is his opponent, Pretty Boy Lane, member of the THC, Higher Calling, Buddy Flowers. Pretty Boy Lane has been on a tear here in AIWF Mid-Atlantic here as of late. He has defeated several opponents his last few outings, and some of those opponents have outweighed him by some of them even 200 pounds. So it'll be interesting to see how well he fares against an opponent who matches him in speed. He's been a bit of a giant killer the last few matchups. We'll see how well, see if the and again, a good reception by Pretty Boy Lane. Kevin Stryker getting a little hit off the vape. Puff puff passing. Oh, and there we have T.W. Rose getting his opportunity back to being an official here in the AIWF Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, it's good to see T.W. Rose back up in the ring again after he's just been snobbishly, I guess, just sitting in the lurks of the dark on the bleachers every show because Kevin Phoenix Cochran III hasn't been here.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin Phoenix Cochran made a lot of promises to him, and obviously those promises did not come to pass. Kind of hung him out to dry, and Reagan's giving him a second chance. And we'll see how.
Excuse me, pardon me there, partner. A little bit of that bait right there just sort of got in my chest a little bit.
Yeah, I bet so.
Ooh, my goodness.
Oh, got a bit of a grind off here between Pretty Boy Lane and Playboy Alex Bryant. Yeah, but now Lane may have him on the bump and grind. However, on the pose down, I'm going to have to give the advantage to Bryant on that one.
Yeah, Alex Bryant's going to. He gets the edge for the pose off.
Right.
The dance off, Pretty Boy Lane, he could have out.
Mm-hmm.
But now, as lush as Kevin was out there, it'd be a totally different ball game.
Oh, you're exactly right. And again, Lane is in good shape. He doesn't have an ounce of fat on him. However, I believe Alex Bryant probably has a bit more muscles on his frame than Lane. But again, the frame of Pretty Boy Lane has been serving him very well here lately in the AIWF Mid-Atlantic. He's used it to his full potential. He is, like I said, he's won several of his last few matches. So this should be a very. I think one of his advantages is I think some people look at him and kind of underestimate him. They think that because of his small frame that he's not quite as tough as he actually is. So I think that really throws his opponents off.
Yeah, exactly. And as you pointed out earlier, the fact of how he's fared against the bigger guys here in the AIWF, using his quickness and everything else like that to overslay the giants, so to speak. Now let's see what Pretty Boy Lane can do with somebody that's actually his size and his agility and his speed and match speed for speed.
Yeah, because it has to be a completely different mindset and strategy to go up against someone who outweighs you by 150, 200 pounds versus somebody who is almost the same size as you and just as quick and who knows, maybe even a little bit quicker.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You got to factor in the cardio and everything.
And as of right now, it's been a straight technical showdown here in this matchup, going move for move. However, we'll see if tempers start flaring and the fists start flying.
Well, I mean, it's bound to happen. It always does. But as of right now, it's been a very, very clean technical match. And both Pretty Boy and Playboy matching each other move for move.
Yeah, they certainly are. And
there's the first mistake.
Yeah, that's kind of what both men were waiting for, and Bryant using that strength, just holding him up in the air, drops him down.
Goodness, what a side suplex.
Yeah, and Bryant having a little bit of trouble getting the crowd behind him. Again, it's hard when the crowd likes both opponents. It's hard for them to to cheer against one of their favorites.
Exactly.
When that and nice springboard there by Lane, getting the momentum off of that bottom rope, giving him even more power with that kick right to the side of the head. And Bryant, he's really reeling there. Oh, but he kind of lured Lane in to the corner there.
Playing possum a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can tell he's still hurting, but I think he was overplaying it just a little bit to Lane, just enough to lure him into that corner. And
suckered him right in.
He certainly did. Gets a 2 count.
And just like that, the Playboy is taking control of Pretty Boy.
Yeah, he certainly has. And with that back suplex, when you it's bad enough when you get picked up and drop down on your back like that, but when your opponent holds you up in the air and spinning you around like that, it's very disorienting and makes it that much more devastating once you do hit the mat.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And it's not the fall that kills you; it's the sudden stop.
Yeah.
And the anticipation of that sudden stop.
Right, and again, when you're just picked up and dropped down, you can almost estimate it in your mind when the impact is going to happen,
right.
When to take the breath out when you hit, so the impact doesn't knock the breath out of you. If they're holding you up like that and spinning you around, you have no idea where you are in that ring.
No.
And when they drop you down, you could have a lung full of air, and it just completely knocks it out of you.
Exactly. Like a hot air balloon blowing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once again, Bryant still in full control of
Big
this
scissors
match.
kick to the back of the head.
All it took was that one mistake by Lane, and Bryant is in complete control of this matchup ever since.
Yeah.
But it looks like Bryant might be getting frustrated. Looks like he might be expecting to have already gotten the win by now, but
Big clothesline.
But again, I think that's that underestimation of Lane. A kick by Lane caught him right in the middle of the back. I don't know if he maybe was aiming for the head, but either way, he made a good impact there, and now has.
Looks like Pretty Boy Lane going for the second win.
Yeah.
He's got him up.
But Bryant able to fight out, pushed him off. Body
Big
drop.
back drop.
And Bryant, he's got him in his sights. Looks like he's ready to strike. Got him up and down.
This could be it. 1, 2, 3.
Got the leg hooked tight with the head. Dropped him down hard. Yeah, I think, again, a very impressive win, stopping the streak of Pretty Boy Lane. Alex Bryant gets the win against Pretty Boy Lane. And again, it was that whole thing of...
Look, there's like... He's inviting him back in.
Yeah, he's calling him back. At first, I thought at first he was attacking him.
Yeah, I did too.
But he stopped and then just motioned it back into the ring. So it wasn't.
Of course, he's going to be hesitant, but I mean.
Yeah, anytime you defeated an opponent.
Oh, there it is.
A good
Sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship there.
Yep.
That's what you like to see right there. His 2 men just going in and having a contest. See, let the best man win, and that's what you want to see right there.
Exactly right.
And then the better man won that night. It could have just as easily went the other way, but Alex Bryant got the win, and Pretty Boy Lane.
Kid.
Yeah. Pretty Boy Lane acknowledging that he was the better man that night. Oh, it looks like Lane Bryant has something to say.
Hey, I just want to say, I traveled from 4 hours away, and every time I'm in this building, y'all make me feel like I'm at home, so thank you, down there. Now, when you first saw me last year, I beat Billy Connolly to win the inaugural Top Gun tournament. But the last time you saw me, I wasn't necessarily with the good guys. I was on the team RWC for the real game. I don't know about that, brother, but anyway. So, I've been working hard, I've been training hard, I've been in the gym every single day, so that I can come back to Mount Airy and prove each and every one of you just who Alex Bryant is, because not only am I the playboy, not only am I the top runner, not only am I not a shadow of a doubt, impact player. So with that being said, there's one man that I want to stand across this room for. You all love him, you all love him very much. I am head Matt Anderson. I want to shout at the IWF Television Championship match. Me, you, one on one. Matt Anderson, thank you. I love you.
Well, he put out the challenge. We'll see if Matt Anderson will answer the challenge. But we know that Matt Anderson is a fighting champion, and we know that I mean, he proved it right there that he is one of the best.
Jimmy Valiant, Boogie Woogie, legendary Boogie Woogie. Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. Hang on. What are you doing around? What was that calling you, buddy?
This is our neighborhood.
This is a young man's game.
You should be retired, Boogie.
Wait a minute, boys. Let me take a bite of my king dog.
Say king dog?
King dog?
Is that what you said?
What happened? Come on, boy.
Don't let hunger bully you. Get yourself a king dog, and you too can become a super hunger fighter.
Matt.
Yeah.
Matt Anderson. Listen, been around you a couple times. Been in and out of AIWF over the last couple years.
It's pretty good out there, Miles.
I appreciate that. Just want to let you know, I'm working my way through the ranks here. Anybody they give me, because I want a shot at that. I want to be the next AIWF television champion. I just want to tell you, I'm coming for you, man.
Hey, you know what? I respect somebody to be a man and come at me like that. Good luck, and I'll be praying for you.
I'll see you down the road, man.
All right.
All right, and there we go. The challenger for Clara's AIWF Mid-Atlantic Women's Championship, Katrina Kreis. It should be a very interesting matchup. Clara putting her title on the line tonight, seeing as how she is going up against a woman competitor. Yeah, she's been going against some men. Oh yeah, I thought she looked familiar, but yes, she has. She does referee. She has refereed some matches here in AIWF Mid Atlantic. I thought her face looked familiar. I thought the name and the face sounded familiar, but yeah, she. Oh, and here comes the champ, making her way to the ring 2 titles in tow, but the one she's holding up is the one that's on the line tonight, the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Women's Championship. Looks like she has some young fans there that wanted to slap hands with her, but she wasn't having it. And then that's the frustrating thing. You know, Claire is such a great athlete. She could really be such a good role model to some of the young girls out in the crowd, but she chooses to shun them and to break the rules and have a referee in her back pocket instead of winning on her own volition, which she could clearly do. There she is, holding up the title that is on the line tonight. But, however, with the referee being Dalen, I don't know how much of a chance Katrina Kryze will have in this matchup to actually be able to walk out with that title. But if any competitor can do it, it would be Katrina Kryze.
Yeah. I mean, Katrina Kryze, she's been in and out a couple of times, and she has ref here a couple of times here in Mount Airy. That's the reason why I recognized her. And I think she's done some other ring announcing that I've seen her in too. But now that she's entered the wrestling world as a female wrestler, she is one of the top. And look, the blatant disrespect there of Clara just kicking her hand as she tries to shake her hand.
Oh, a nice arm drag there by Kryze. And another. I think she really has Clara off of her game. I don't think she's used to having an opponent just. Well, now wait a minute.
What? He didn't even try to go for a count.
He didn't even go. Forget about not going for a 3 count. He didn't even go for a 1 count.
I know.
Her shoulder was at least down for a 1. Nice hip toss there. And again, I would say that right now, Claire looks to be in a lot of trouble. However, if that 1 count is any indication, look, that was at least a 1, most likely a 2 count. But referee Dalen just refused to even do a 1 count. And this has to be, I'm sure this is it's frustrating for any wrestler to have a situation like that. However, with Katrina Kryze being a referee herself, knowing how blatantly and how badly Dalen is doing his job right now, it has to be extra frustrating for her.
Yeah, I mean, and you would think that. I know Kevin Phoenix hasn't been out here for several months, but I mean, you would think at least Reagan would have a hand in this. Why she was allowed Dalen to be out there if she's supposed to be here.
And now look,
place.
now Jack is interjecting himself in this matchup. We'll just have to see what what the AIWF officials are going to do about this, because it's just there has to be something done about this. Now I know that tonight particularly we were short on refs. We only had 2 referees, we were very limited. So maybe that has something to do with the fact why Dalen is allowed to be out there. However, if you're going to allow him to referee, don't let him officiate Fighters Club matches. And when matches where the Fighters Club aren't involved, he's a perfectly good referee.
Exactly.
He knows what he's doing. He is a good referee when the Fighters Club aren't involved. But when the Fighters Club are involved, he doesn't even hide.
Oh my goodness, what a chop!
And Katrina, she's going to do her best to fight and win in this matchup. But if the referee isn't even going to make a 1 count for her, then I don't see a way for her to walk out of this matchup with the win. Oh, and there's a very fast 2 count, and I would argue that Katrina's arms were underneath the ropes, so that shouldn't have even.
That shouldn't have been even counted as a pinfall.
Right. Whips Katrina into the corner. Comes in, gets the elbow.
Big jawbreaker there by Katrina.
But Katrina, she's trying to get pumped up, trying to get this crowd pumped up, and they are behind her 100%. Clothesline, a punch right to the face. She has the champ reeling. Clara can barely stand in that corner right now.
Big splash.
Whips her out. Nice neck snap. And again, goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Nice cover.
And Dalen, he's over there tying his shoe.
You've got to be kidding me. Tying his shoe? Come on.
My
that's even lamer than Knight drove her face right into the mat. Claire looks to be completely out of it right now. Again, he's not even. It's one thing to not do the 2 count. He's not even doing it.
And now he's up in the face.
And now rolls Katrina up with a very fast 3 count.
Very fast 3 count.
You've got to be kidding me.
And there you have it.
That might have been a 1.5 right there. But again, with the official firmly in her back pocket, Clara gets the victory, if you can call it that. Just a cheater. Yeah, you got that right.
Exactly. But nevertheless, walks out of here still AIWF Women's Mid-Atlantic Champion.
Yeah, something definitely has to be done about this. But there she is, your AIWF Mid-Atlantic Women's Champion.